Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, day one of the revamped Season 3 Call of Duty Pro League. Currently spectating Denal versus Epsilon in game number 1 of the evening. Denal is 2-1 in the lead. Now going over to a hardpoint Detroit, but we can't give you the update. ISO versus ON. ISO 3-1.
A little bit of a shock.
Optic Nation. Huge shock. With how ON were playing at the start of the season, we kind of thought they should be able to take ISO out, but ISO kind of coming back, looking very strong apparently. I'm excited to see them later on in the evening.
Yeah, I want to see ISO after a victory like that against ON. A little bit of a shock. So, ISO coming up big in the Season 3 restart with Llama God, like you were saying, and now jumping into our game, put a little bit more focus on this. It's Epsilon versus Denal. Epsilon wins game 1. That was a hard point on Solar. Can they win this game 4? It's a Denal host. I don't think so. Ben, I want to get your opinion on it.
I fully agree with you, but looking at the scoreboard after the first couple of, or the first minute, 1 kill for Hook, 1 kill for Replays, 2 for Slasher, 2 for Temp. It's been a slow start for the Denal squad, and that's very reminiscent of that hardpoint Solar. Epsilon managed to play for those scrappy hills and pick up a lot of time on them, and Epsilon do have the lead early on here, 31-20, but you expect to see that just completely eradicated. Now we're on Green Hill. Denal picking up more kills. Nagafen, 3-1 start. Best start to any of the games we've seen this evening.
Right. No, he struggled on this map in Search and Destroy. Getting off to a pretty good start. Nagafen's going to jump into the hill. He's going to be starting things off 4-1. Jumping up into this top corner. It's such a great spot to watch this hard point from, Ben. You know, when you first walk in there, that's the last spot you look.
It really is. And Nagafen's going to be shooting at those little toes of the Denal players as they walk in. But props to him. Basically single-handedly broke this hard point with that kill on the back anchor and then managed to defend it as well. Epsilon picking up so much time. Let me find out Parasite has made this Epsilon squad a godlike hardpoint team.
Well, Royalty's going off right now. He's on a 4 streak, 11-5, just causing tons of damage over here on the Denal side of the map. As Denal elects to rotate, Parasite has a huge gunfight here. He's able to win this one, picking up that player, trying to secure the spawns. Now gonna fight for this back garage area, trying to go up the ramp. If he can win this, it'd be huge for Epsilon to control the spawns, and he gets it.
Epsilon just like that, breeze through Denal, and Denal really having some trouble in hardpoint this evening. Epsilon are in the lead, 72-38. 40 seconds left on garage hardpoint, and you can see Epsilon in control of the spawns as well. It's looking good for them. Parasite with another big win. Jumps over towards the hill, should be able to pick up another, but unfortunately can't. I believe that was Temp who managed to shut him down, but just like that, Remy just flies through the window. Able to pick up 1. Temp managed to pick up a second in the form of Nagafen. Unfortunately, he will go down thanks to the nade, but 82-46. Epsilon in the lead.
Yeah, doing a nice job slaying in and around the hill is Epsilon, but Denal's going to break it here. It's going to be replays on your screen. Sitting on a 3 streak. They're going to have to rotate towards this next hill, though, because we saw what happened. You know, they rotated towards the glass platform, tried to get spawns. Parasite was able to break it, now going really late to this next hill. This is a huge one. You have a pinch, though, coming on the other side for Denial, and it was actually Replays who actually went on that pinch. Going to give them the hill. As long as Slasher can take out this one player, it's going to be Hook coming right behind Nagafen in the window, and it's going to be Denal in full control. And as I say that, it's going to be Epsilon able to pinch and get both players. Yeah.
Crazy. Just pinch after pinch coming in from both teams. Now hardpoint controlled by Epsilon. It's going to be Remy in that 101-61. The point lead growing for them. More players drop though. Slasher in the hardpoint. He falls. Temp trying to trade the kill. There will be one more player in the corner. And it's Epsilon with a good spawn. Temp has to know that. Turns around, the assist comes in. Now you can kind of look over towards green side. I expect Epsilon to be spawning over there, but the scrap 10 seconds of time is going to be enough to bring it just below, or just over a 20-point game. Still in favor of Epsilon after the first rotation of hills. Going into the final hill of the first rotation. I mean, do we see Epsilon at the lead at the half map?
Yes. Absolutely, you see them at the lead in the half. I can't see Denal breaking into this one and holding it down. Remy's going to be able to take out one from fire window. He's going to be traded out though with Hook, so it's going to be Denal able to take it. But I think, you know, Epsilon gets in here, gets some scrap time. They hold a little bit of a lead going into the second half. 40
seconds left. Parasite mid-Atlas looking to just pick up a couple of kills before heading towards school. He will be dropped. Meanwhile, Hook is on the hill, and Denal finally kind of clicking again, picking up a couple of kills in quick succession. Still though, Epsilon with that lead, 25 seconds left. And again, that kill feed just red with Denal kills. Hook on your screen, still on the hard point. Relatively uncontested hill for him. 15 seconds left. This could be to tie the game and potentially put Denal into the lead. Epsilon not getting any time on this final hill. And again, this is so reminiscent to that hard point solo game.
It really is. It's a great point. You see Denal, as bad as they played, they're able to make a comeback. And if you're Epsilon, you can't feel too good about that, right? You got a great half. Nope. Out of a lot of your players, no, really streaky half, like out of players, like we saw Nagafin go on a streak, Royalty go on a streak, and then just things starting to fall apart there towards the end.
Yeah, I feel like Epsilon now need to really stop this Denal momentum because they're picking up a lot of kills. Temp heating up, he's on a 3 streak, Hook on a 2 streak as well. They held that whole hard point down, it seemed like, at least 40 points. Temp just continuously slaying mid-map. Replays is going to be on this hard point, picking up a bit of time. Meanwhile, Royalty from around the outside just turns around. Oh my god, just destroys Slasher. That high sensitivity coming in clutch for him right there. As Temp trying to break in towards this hard point again, or at least just slay the players from Epsilon off the hill, stop them picking up time, but Epsilon just being so resilient right now.
Yeah, they're actually going to be able to control this hill for the remaining few seconds on it. You see Slasher just trying to get some shots through that mid-atlas, stop Epsilon from taking any time. It's going to be an Epsilon 1-point lead here going into hill number 2 in the second rotation. Let's see how Hook decides to play this. He's going to have one in front of him. He's going to take him out now, trying to push in from the side. Going to be able to take the player out on the hill. Does he turn, burn? No. Remy going to be able to shut him down. It's going to be Epsilon going to flood into the hill.
I feel like Temp has to be a little quicker here to just try and get behind the enemy lines and control that spawn. Now he's going to go for this hero play. Don't really agree with that. Would have liked to see him just take his time, wait for his teammates to really be in a position to support him. And Epsilon picking up more time here on the green hard point. Again, Temp pushing through mid-street, gonna jump over towards school, doesn't even make it. Drops Parasite with 2 kills mid-street, slows down Denal massively, and Epsilon building the lead once again.
But can they hold it? It's really the real question. I mean, those last 3 hills, Denal dominated. Going back into this second rotation of hills. Can Epsilon hold on to this lead? That's going to be the key. Looks like they're going to rotate over towards Garage first. See if Denal can break it. They're going to give spawn to Denal. You see the players at the bottom of your screen. It's going to be Slasher with the bow. Can he lock this down for Denal? Because if he does, it's going to be a huge win for them.
I feel like Epsilon kind of played that little scared. No one really wanted to push out that bottom ramp side and try and play for the spawn, which is going to be so crucial. And because of that, Slasher just kind of runs up ramp. Denal still have that spawn. And at some point, Epsilon's going to need to have to address that. You can't just allow the opposition to get the good spawn. You need to try and push them out. For now, though, it is working. Hardpoint will be contested 187 to 147, a 40-point lead still in favor of Epsilon and growing. I literally can't believe I'm about to say this, but it looks as if Epsilon is about to beat Denal on a hardpoint Detroit.
Which is crazy to say on Denial's host.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely absurd. I mean, you should win all the respawns on your own host. 20 seconds left on this hard point. It's going to be Remy pushing up top as one player directly around the corner. Not going to be able to take him out. Now, they can take the last 10 seconds here, Ben. They'll be about 22 points down, probably a little bit more. They break this hill here. This would be huge. Replays gets one as a player behind him. If he picks up, that would have been massive. He's going to get cut down. It's still, though, Denal in control of the hill, and we see what they did on the first rotation. They can hold this for the extent of the hill. They did it the first time. Can they do it again? They do it again here. Ben, I think it's over.
192 to 182, 10-point game. Hook on a 5 streak, heating up when Denal need him the most. Game about to be tied. Hook just slaying everywhere around the hill, and Epsilon can't get close. They're getting a split spawn. You see them try and just play for that spawn, but Remy needs to push, and just people can't kill Hook right now. That's a 6 kill streak for him. Finally, he goes down. Replays, though, in a great position to just try and pinch the hill. There's one. Can he find the second? It would be huge. Yes, he can. Nice play. Hardpoint contested again, though. Hook able to trade the kill, and Denal just playing scrappy right now.
Replays has been the player of the series for Denal, Ben. It's kind of crazy. Good. He's been absolutely crushing, doing a lot in the OBJ department, leading the team in kills as well. Can't ask for more from Replays, and now it's just going to be kills exchanged in the hill. Denal going to opt to rotate here. It's going to be Epsilon down by about 5 seconds going in to this final hill. Now it's going to be controlled by Denal, though. I don't know if Epsilon can break this hill. Hook just going on an absolute tear, just roaming here through Garage. Gets absolutely turned on by Remy. And then Remy runs through Replays. Nagafin picking up one as well. Can Epsilon make the comeback?
220 to 207. This in the first rotation was fully controlled by Denal. The kills falling in Epsilon's favor. It's going to be Nagafem with the support of Remy trying to hold it down. This to force a game 5, a 5-point game. Remy just turns, obliterates Temp, literally nuked him. Tied game, 16 seconds left. Kill him, replays comes in. It's looking good for Epsilon, but the final push is going to be coming in. It's going to be Hook. He falls. Temp on the hard point. Can he clutch it for Denal? 2-point game. Looks good. 5 seconds left. He picks up the kill, and that should be enough. Denial in the final seconds of the game. Take it in an absolute nail-biter.
That is not an easy win there on that hard point for Denal. I mean, they're on host. Epsilon, I feel like, gave that one away, though. Ben,
I mean, that did not look like a good Denal squad. That didn't look like the Denal squad we saw at the beginning. Going up against this Epsilon squad, yes, okay, Epsilon has improved, but that close on host?
Right.
Not expected at all.
Nope. And it's going to be a Denal win here in this series, 3-1.
Yes, and as we said, ISO with a 3-1 over Optic Nation as well. Those games going on at the same time. For now, quick commercial break. When we return, though, we're going to be inside Optic Nation versus Epsilon. Be right back.